Hello, thank you for taking some time to view this video. I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is to increase your online revenue and your traffic in your business. I know you're doing very well in the Lee Summit area, but there's some ways to even expand in the greater KC Metro. So I'll show you those tips and tricks, and also to compare your website to a local competitor's website, and hopefully those tips and tricks could outrank them as well. So if you want to talk about that or anything further, feel free to email me, call me, text me. But either way, like the video or don't like the video, if you could just send me some feedback on the video, that helps me get better at sending these free custom videos to local businesses. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. So first up is content. So in content, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, just depending on the competition and number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place keywords throughout your website to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. So first off, your website, beautifully laid out website. But one thing I would focus on is just some more of the content on your website, some more of the keywords, and that will give you some more push volume to be found easier on Google. So speaking of Google, so if we go to Google, these are keywords. These are we call these consumer buyer intent words. So people type in plumbing services, Kansas City, Missouri, and then they do a search, and this is what comes up. So one thing you could continue to expand on if you want to invest is ads right here. But these are called map packs. See their citations. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But we call these organics here. So when people type in this and search for this, the goal is to be on the first page of any search engine. Because, the best place to hide a dead body is page 2 and 3 of Google. Very few consumers will go on to page 2 or 3. So the goal is to be on page 1. And even though in the greater Kansas City metro area, when you do a plumbing services search, you guys aren't on page 1. But you could do some simple things to get on page 1 and outrank competitors, because you already do a good job with your website already. So speaking of keywords, this is a tool we call Ahrefs. It's to do a deeper dive into websites. So here's your website right here, and here's some of your analytics. So with keywords, you're using 84 keywords in your website to give you some search power. So this is a great one to keep on your website, plumbing services. That's a high volume search power. So you want to have the highest volume possible with your keywords. Even 600 is good. Plumbing KC. That's another good keyword. So think about those keywords. You could keep adding to your website, throughout your website. That'll give you more Google search volume and also Google trust with your website as well. Comparing that to your local competitors, this is Lutz Plumbing in the area. So I'll compare your website to them. You can see they just have some more content throughout their website, but very beatable. We could do some things to outrank them. So just comparing their website, here's theirs to yours. They're using a lot more keywords compared to your 81, I think it was. So they're using 213 keywords. And you can see some of their keywords are giving them a lot of push volume. So they don't have volume 1,000. They just have a lot of keywords, different types of keywords that's giving them a lot of push volume. So whatever you don't have in your website here that are buyer intent words, KC Plumbing, plumber in Kansas City, you could use those on your website to give you the same search volume. So just think about increasing your keywords on your website. All right, then next is backlinks. So with backlinks is anywhere where you find one website and link it to another website. So these links act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses that to build trust in your business and seeing others vouching for you. So think of it as kind of like a popularity contest. The most backlinks wins. But keeping in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. So you want to have other HVAC, plumbing services, drain services linking to your website. It doesn't help you if a doctor's office or dentist's office or restaurants are linking to your website. It doesn't give you much trust power or push power here. So for you, you're actually doing very well. You have over 1,000 backlinks with 560 different reference domains. So I would just check your backlinks here, because comparing that and make sure they're trustworthy and that they apply to you, just comparing that to your local competitor, Lutz Plumbing, you're actually killing them in the backlinks, which is great. I love that you're beating them there. They only have 438 backlinks, but theirs might be just a little bit more trustworthy and relevant. So just think about that. and they have 99 different reference domains. But they're probably beating you in the organics in Kansas City, Missouri, just because of their keywords here. So just think about your keywords and also double check your backlinks. And then finally, citations. So citations is anywhere where your business name, number, address are shown per your Google business profile. So citations help you rank in this map pack here. And this is very important for local businesses to be in the top 3. Sometimes there's 4 here, but one to definitely be in the top 3. Much like the organics, consumers don't go on to page 2 or 3. Consumers don't push this button here to look for more businesses. So to get on this map pack, citations include directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB. Social media accounts are great as well. So the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you could outrank them and be on this map pack as well. So the goal is to get here and in the organics. So once your content, your backlinks, and your citations come together and you start to outgrow your competitors, here's what you might be looking for and why. Just the growth of the revenue online. And not just in Lee Summit, Missouri, but again, expanded to Kansas City, Missouri. And you could add a lot more keywords. Lee Summit, Grandview, just keep it expanding in the KC metro area. So there's many more keywords you could use on your website. So again, this is what I do for a living, just help businesses increase their online revenue. So if you like what you hear, you could reach back out to me. But either way, if you could leave a line or two of feedback on this video, that helps me get better at making these free custom videos. Again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.